Beautiful souls, Libra. Um, this end of May 2026 reading already feels powerful, like somebody is finally waking up to the truth that they don't just want you for a moment, they want something real, stable, and lasting with you. This person has been feeling a major pull toward you. Their heart is full of passion, but this is not only desire, this is love, this is commitment. This is the kind of energy where someone starts imagining a future, a home, a deeper bond, and a life where you are truly by their side. But the question is, what made them suddenly realize that this connection is worth fighting for? What changed inside them so deeply that now they can't keep pretending this love doesn't mean everything? This person is going through a powerful transformation. They are releasing fear, cutting away karmic energy, and realizing that every path keeps leading them back to you. They miss your warmth. They miss your energy. They miss the way your love makes them feel safe, wanted, and understood. So trust your intuition, because somebody is preparing to come forward with love, passion, and a serious offer. They are realizing you are not just someone they desire. You are their peace, their home, and the love they want to choose for life. And let's get into your reading. Okay, so right now it looks like your person might be kind of holding back a bit with the Four of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. The Hanged Man usually indicates a kind of stillness, as well as the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is kind of like holding back. They are taking a deeper look with the Hanged Man, a new perspective, getting some clarity, having some realizations here. But yeah, maybe they are not speaking up too much about these realizations, kind of maybe keeping it to themselves a little bit. They are trying to maybe gather more information. The Four of Pentacles kind of indicates a little bit of fear, kind of clinging on to the material world for safety. So yeah, they are kind of just holding on, protecting their heart here with this coin over the heart chakra, kind of holding on to the 3D a bit. But it looks like with the Hanged Man, there is a bit of a transition, because the Hanged Man does indicate spiritual awareness and gaining spiritual awareness. So maybe as your person gains more spiritual awareness, they kind of loosen their grip on the 3D world, and that kind of helps them open up and be less controlling. So maybe a person in the past had some issues around being controlling, maybe perfectionistic, out of a state of fear. A lot of times perfectionism comes from a place of fear. We feel that if we can control the world, control ourselves, make ourselves perfect, then we will be safe. And a lot of times that's behavior learned from an unstable childhood. I feel like your person is transcending this though, because the Hanged Man does show kind of turning your world upside down and taking a new look. So maybe this person is reflecting on this fear that they have, maybe of the unknown a bit. And so they're changing. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. So to me, especially in a love reading, this indicates your person is feeling a lot of repressed desire for you, a lot of attraction, almost to the place that it's overwhelming. I can see the Nine of Pentacles shows this beautiful figure here, very gorgeous. So that's how they see you, very put together, very lovely. They definitely worship you in a sense, you know, they really find your body, your face, your physicality very alluring. And so they might be having a lot of temptation right now. I feel like this is definitely a sign of a lot of physical temptation, wanting you very badly. Let's see, we have the Nine of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay, so the Nine of Cups is definitely showing your person feeling like you are this wish fulfillment. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles is like that as well. Like the Nine of Pentacles is like the ideal person, like the dream guy or the dream girl. So that's how your person does see you. And then the Knight of Cups shows that, you know, you're like everything they've ever wanted. And so they want to bring this cup of love towards you. They have romantic feelings for you. They are wanting to pursue you in a romantic way, perhaps try to woo you in ways that they can. Yeah, they definitely idealize you. You also just might be naturally like a very ideal, realistic sort of person, like someone who really seems to have it all. I definitely see that's how your person views you. Like you have everything, like beauty, brains, intelligence, and like money too, or like a good path in terms of your career. Like you really know how to control your finances. Like you're just kind of like, in some ways, I think your person maybe sees you as perfect. They do have you on a bit of a pedestal, I'm sensing. Yeah, they just see you as the ideal person. We have the Two of Pentacles and the Magician. So it looks like right now your person is contemplating between, I think, this kind of holding back out of fear or coming forward. But with the Magician, it looks like your person is wanting to manifest you in whatever ways that they can. If they know about law of attraction, maybe they're using law of attraction. If not, your person is wanting to step into their power and reclaim their ability, as the shaman, to bring things into their life that make them truly happy. This might also have to do with finances, because maybe this person is, for some of you, this person could be in the middle of a career switch. That's for a very few of you. This person is trying to determine maybe what the next path is on their career. Maybe starting a new business or adventuring into a new career path that might make them more fulfilled, like what their actual mission in life is, like what their light work is, if that makes sense. So I think this also has to do with you, though, because I think there's a sense of, because you are so valuable and, really, really attractive, they really want to be a high value mate in order to attract you, right? In order to make you interested and make you feel worthy of them. Looking at the Four of Pentacles, it also could indicate for some of you, your person either has like a lack mindset or they do struggle with money at times. And I think this Hanged Man is about them maybe releasing those fears around finances. But I feel like finances are very tied in with self-worth, feeling worthy of abundance. And so I think this is also something your person is healing, maybe this abundance block. So it could be like a generational abundance problem. A lot of times families do pass down unhealthy views of money. That kind of stops the flow. So a lot of times, especially light workers, have to kind of go back and revise those beliefs so we can actually start having our abundance in our lives. And so this is, I think, a journey for your person, perhaps for you as well. So we also have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. So to me, this really shows, especially, that this is their feelings about you. This person does see you as a life partner. They see you as someone they would love to marry. They want to be with you long term. So this person sees that you are, like I said, the ideal sort of partner. You're the kind of person that someone would be very lucky to have in their lives. Like you would make the perfect husband or wife in their eyes. Really like the ideal partner. And I definitely see that when they do come in with this love offer, or as they come into this love offer, this person doesn't want to let you go. We can also see that with the Four of Pentacles, it can also be about them really holding on to you in this connection and not wanting to let you go because they do find you so valuable and important. It's more a matter of how exactly to bring you into their life. What are the right things to say? Like, how do they present themselves? How do they woo you? How do they charm you? And I think that's a lot what this person thinks about is, what do I do? What do they do to make you fall in love with them, want to be with them? Because I could definitely see that this person sees you as someone that they would want to spend the rest of their life with. But it might be more of a question if you would commit to them in the same way that they wish to commit to you. And so maybe that's why they feel like they need to build up their finances or work on themselves, because then they would actually feel worthy of you. They feel like, if they asked you to be with them, that you would say yes. And this is also just about a harmonious union. The Ten of Pentacles is like, your person. I could definitely see them wanting to grow old with you, have you by their side, have some kids with you if that's something you're interested in. We do see this, happy family in the dogs, so maybe adopt some pets. Very sweet. Let's see, I'm also hearing leave a legacy. They want to leave a legacy behind with you, so that's really beautiful as well. So we have the King of Cups, which shows your person does have really deep feelings for you, very evolved feelings. I feel like this person has been in love with you for a very long time. For some of you, it could be as soon as you guys met, there was a love at first sight sort of thing for your person. So these are very mature, evolved feelings for you. This isn't just a, oh, you're really attractive, I find you attractive. It's like this person is deeply in love with you. And we see with the Six of Pentacles that energy of wanting to be generous with you, share with you, give to you, give you a lot of love. Yeah, this is a beautiful combination. The King of Cups with the Six of Pentacles really shows your person has a lot of deep feelings that they really want to pour over you. They really want to indulge you in a lot of affection, lots of cuddling and those kind of beautiful emotional moments. Perhaps take you on sweet romantic dates, especially now that the world is opening up more, maybe take you on a nice holiday. And also being very generous with their finances, which could also be a motivator for them to build up their finances, as they really would love to be able to take care of you financially, or at least spoil you, buy you nice things, make you feel, I'm hearing bougie, which is very cute. A lot of you could be very bougie. We have the Ten of Cups also and the King of Pentacles. So this is another indication of your person wanting to spend their life with you, because the Ten of Pentacles is, it's the happy family. It's the forever ever sort of love story with the two kids, just a very romantic long-term connection. And the King of Pentacles is a very stable, loyal, loving partner, especially with the King of Cups. I'm getting a very emotionally and financially mature sort of person. Your person really wants to provide for you and be a good partner. I feel like maybe they've had a lot of relationships in the past, or they didn't feel this way, but this is like perhaps the first time your person has really wanted a long-term commitment. Maybe this is a very new feeling for them that, oh wow, I could spend my life with this person. I'm getting the sense that they've never had this depth of love for someone that they actually would want to spend a lifetime with them. Let's see, we have the Two of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Five of Cups. Okay, so let's see, Five of Cups, Four of Cups, Two of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing in this is if there is like, a distance or a lack of communication between the two of you, because we did kind of see like a blockage maybe with the Hanged Man, this person does really miss you a lot, because they do feel that, you are their partner in life, that you are their soul mate, divine counterpart, even twin flame if you resonate with that. But they definitely feel that you are their one, they are their love. And so without you in their life, there is a feeling of apathy, of boredom, something missing here. So if there is a lapse in communication or a break between the two of you, it makes this person deeply, deeply sad, because they do truly love you. And it's like they don't want this Five of Cups. They don't want to be alone. They want the Ten of Cups. They want the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Wands. They want union with you. And so they feel like there's something missing in their lives without you. We also have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So this really shows, again, your person might be hiding how anxious they are about this connection, or how sad they are about this connection. We can kind of see with the Four of Pentacles, there is this wall your person seems to have up sometimes, a self-protective thing. Again, I feel like this probably goes back to childhood, and I think it is a protective mechanism in order to hide maybe, deep fears, deep anxieties. This is a very, worried person. They might worry about your connection more than you realize. They really do stress out about you, but they might project maybe an exterior of, I'm hearing masculinity, toughness, resilience, but it is to hide this sensitivity and this longing, this yearning, this sadness that they do sometimes feel. And it might even be sadness that's not necessarily to do with you. It could also be, mental health stuff that this person has already had issues with. But then I feel like it all compounds, especially with this connection. So, but we also have the Hermit, which really shows that, maybe to deal with all this sadness and anxiety and fear, this person has decided to go within, to retreat within themselves and work on self-discovery, self-knowledge, maybe really examining their childhood, their wounds, their trauma that has resulted in this pain, that maybe holds them back from you, that causes them to have trust issues, to put these walls up. So I definitely feel like your person is seeking the divine here. They are going within a lot, spending a lot of time alone just with themselves, really thinking deeply about your connection and just reflecting on themselves and their actions in general. And I feel like also all this alone time really makes your person fall more in love with you because they are spending so much time thinking about you, missing you, yearning. And I think this is also showing that they do feel this spiritual union with you, a spiritual marriage. So this, yeah, this is clearly very deep feelings, perhaps just some anxiety that does hold them back from really telling the truth. It's almost like a fear of abandonment, maybe a fear that if you get too close, you might hurt them. And so they keep these walls up. All right. Well, that's very beautiful, though. I definitely see this person definitely sees a future with you, and that's what they want. They want to keep you in their life for a very long time. So let's see. I feel our connection just as strongly as you do. So this is a message that if you ever, doubt the strength of this person's feelings, or if you wonder if this person thinks about you or they feel this connection at all, they do feel it just as strongly as you do, even if they do try to mask it or hide it. Oh, wow. We have, I want to be stable for you. So this is a very King of Pentacles energy. It's like they do want to be stable, financially stable, emotionally stable. And so this could also be, a reason why maybe they hold back is because they want to work on their mental health in order to be, a good partner to you, in order to be stable. I have never loved anyone the way I love you. Yeah, I was definitely getting that with your person, not necessarily considering marriage or long-term commitment before, like wanting that. It's like they really feel that this is a new feeling of, wanting to commit yourself completely to someone. You are always on my mind, so they're always thinking about you because, they've never loved anyone this way. You are the most beautiful person I've ever seen. Yeah, we see that with the Knight of Pentacles. This person really does hold you on such a pedestal in a high regard. They think you are so, so stunningly beautiful. And I'm planning for a future with you. Yeah, we totally see that with the Ten of Cups, completely see that. So they are planning for a future with you. We see that. Yeah, with the Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, that's like very, very long-term energies for them. Those are like the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands are basically all of like kind of like my marriage indicators, and they all came out together. So that definitely shows that that's how your person feels. You are the only one I want, so they don't want to spend forever with anyone else. You're the only person they want. It's like they don't want to marry anyone else. They don't want to be with anyone else. You are their person, and they know that. Sometimes I lie awake at night thinking about you, wishing you were beside me. Yeah, so that loneliness, wishing that you were next to them in bed, wishing that you were beside them, lying awake at night just thinking about you. Maybe they have a hard time going to sleep sometimes because they're so caught up in these thoughts about you. I have a lot of pent-up energy that wants to be released. Yeah, we saw that with the Ten of Wands. A lot of physical desire. I need you. So this person feels like they need you in their life. I'm feeling the consequences of my actions and it's breaking my heart. So if this person does hold back, it's like they feel the consequences of not letting you in. They feel the consequences of pushing you away. It hurts, having distance or feeling like they've pushed you away. It really hurts them too. Your love is all I want, and I want to give myself to you. So this person does want to give themselves to you. I definitely see that with the Six of Coins or Six of Pentacles, like wanting to give themselves to you, as well as physically, giving to you emotionally, energetically, as well as, being with you in that intimate way, giving themselves to you in that way. Yeah, this person is very committed to you. I definitely feel that. See, I'm coming back and showing up as my best self. I definitely see your person has been digging deep a lot. The Hermit is definitely about digging deep. Yeah, really taking a look at maybe your deepest wounds, your deepest traumas, your secrets as well. Please don't give up on me. So they don't want you to give up on them while they take this time to heal. I'm a very sensitive and emotional person, so we see that with the King of Cups. Your person is very sensitive, especially to you, I think, and you will always have a special place in my heart that no one else can ever fill, so no one else will ever replace you in their heart. We also see that, you're the only one I want. Your love is all I want. No one else can replace you. I'm also hearing your person's like, I shouldn't even bother trying to replace you ever. Because it's like it won't ever work, it will never be the same with anyone else. I love you so much, my perfect angel, my flower, my beauty, my light. So this person, like I said, they really do worship you. You're the only one I'm in love with. No one else will ever make me feel the way you do. Exactly. And you're all I can ever think about. My mind always wanders back to you, and I catch myself fantasizing about you constantly. So they are always thinking about you. You definitely saw that you're always on my mind, kind of obsessed with you. You are such a beautiful and divine being. I think you must be an angel sent straight from heaven. We definitely see that. Yeah, my angel. They definitely think you are very, very special. And I feel protective of you and our divine love. So they are protective of this union because they feel like, this is an irreplaceable sort of relationship and they can't just, find someone else to take your place. And you are their divine lover. So, there's no one else for them. You set my heart on fire. I'm on my way back to you. So we have, I'm coming back. I'm on my way back to you. And if I had one night, I'd spend it with you. So, yeah, that's like if they had one night, they would always choose you. They wouldn't choose anyone else. That's really cute. Your name is written on my heart. Very sweet. You are my perfect match. And oh, you are heavenly. That's very sweet. Yeah, we saw that, a lot of angel energy, a lot of heavenly energy. You have a very high vibration. I'm feeling your very sweet ascended soul here. Okay, so wow, the love card. But yeah, oh my gosh, the two swans. This is literally such a divine union in this energy. And yes, that's totally how they're feeling. They're feeling like you are their, their love. Also, swans mate for life. So again, we're definitely seeing a for life, forever kind of vibe from your person. We also have these little mice. And so I think this is showing a sense of shyness from your person as well. Timidness, perhaps, that fear of reaching out. We also have the child and the dice. So I'm feeling that this is inner child issues, as I was kind of talking about before. You might bring them back to childhood wounds. You might trigger childhood wounds in them that also make them feel scared. And then we have the dice, which is showing your person is, preparing for this leap of faith, preparing to take a risk. I think they're also playing in their head, is this worth the reward? Is it worth the risk? What if I really, really, really get hurt? You know what I mean? So that's kind of what this shyness about is, like this fear of taking this risk because of these inner child issues. But at the core, there is this deep love that they feel for you. So that is very sweet. Okay, so we have passion, playfulness, heart-to-heart conversations, and reconciliation. So definitely if there needs to be reconciliation, if there is a distance they want to reconcile, have this passion. They want their heart to sing with joy with you and, have this like beautiful, playful relationship and have some deep conversations here, some deep talks. I feel like this is totally a kiss and makeup type energy. So this is really what this person wants, to overcome their shyness, overcome their fear so they can have this union with you. Let's see, we have service, mistakes, and true offering. Okay, so this says service. You stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. So this is saying that do whatever you need to do to be of service in the world, whatever your light work is, whatever your soul mission is. Asking God, asking love, asking the universe to use you for the highest good for all. And you will really be shown a lot of opportunities, and that will definitely start blessing you with a lot of abundance as well. And I feel like this is also what your person was kind of doing earlier was, focusing on their mission, what they're doing with their life. So I feel like you guys are definitely mirroring here. True offering. May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love, use me for the highest. I am yours alone. So you could say this, offer fear, offer illusions, offer, things that keep you back from your highest good. Surrender to the divine and let the divine release you of these negative attachments. And then mistakes. Allow me to know it's okay to make mistakes. Let me always take care of the inner child so he or she feels loved no matter what. So it seems like there's some inner child stuff with your person as well. So I feel like nurturing your inner child as well is a really good thing for both of you. And yeah, it's like if you've made mistakes on this journey, or mistakes that you feel it was all lessons, it was all an opportunity for soul growth. So even if you feel like you've messed things up in the past with your relationship or this person, or in the past, or just in general in your life, forgiving yourself, because we don't learn without making some mistakes. It's like we don't get it perfect 100% of the time. And it's an unrealistic expectation to just feel like what we have will always do everything perfectly. And I think for a lot of us, the school system kind of put this fear of messing up, making mistakes into our brains and made us really afraid of, failing or making mistakes. And it's like, that's just not how people learn. We learn through these challenges, and then, we become stronger and better people. So letting go of that fear of, messing up, definitely would be really powerful for you. We have I want you by my side, I want to reach out, why are you so perfect, and I'm changing. So I definitely see that pedestal energy with, why are you so perfect, and almost it's like this person almost stresses because they see you as so perfect, and it kind of scares them, but they do want to reach out because they are changing, they are growing, they're shifting, and they do want to be with you. They want you by their side. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the King of Wands. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of passion again. We can see that. We have some heartbreak. So like I said, if there is a distance or a separation, there is some pain there. This could also just be about heart chakra blockages in general that maybe your person has, that maybe block them, that hold them back, that keep them afraid, keep them at a distance. So again, like healing the inner child within yourself will definitely help. But we also have the King of Wands and the Knight of Wands, which again shows your person is getting into their divine self, and they are feeling a ton of passion for you, really wanting to, reunite with you, reach out to you. The Knight of Wands is just a very flirtatious, passionate person, but the King of Wands shows that this passion is deep and mature as well. It's funny because there's a lot of quick energy, but it's followed right up with the stillness of the Knight of Swords and the Four of Swords. Your person is juggling and trying to make a decision, which is causing them a lot of internal conflict. They're taking some time to heal, relax, rejuvenate, and focus on themselves right now. But there's this intense desire for communication, so it's almost like one half of their body wants to just run towards you at 100 miles an hour. Then the other part of their body wants to just lie down, cry, sleep, heal, and just think. It's almost like that cartoon cat dog where one half is a cat and one half is a dog, and they kind of always want to do completely different things. That's very much your person who is in two minds right now and just not sure what to do. They're trying to make this choice between taking action and just holding back to focus on their healing. They're trying to decide where to invest their time and energy, deciding what the best choice for them is with the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles. It also looks like your person is choosing to walk away from something, but I don't think this is you. I'm feeling like they're walking away from a situation and walking towards you instead, bringing in the ultimate happiness of the Sun. For some of you, this person is choosing to leave behind a person, place, or situation in order to be with you. It could be that they were very sad and felt very unfulfilled in this situation, and you represent joy, happiness, and bliss. They're wanting to leave behind sadness and isolation in order to come back into the sunlight and be in your presence. This choice could lead to some real conflict in their lives, maybe showing up in the Seven of Cups and the Five of Wands. If this is another relationship, it might lead to fighting because they have to tell that person, I'm ready to go, I want to leave you, which might cause conflict. Or if it's a job they need to leave, they're scared of what their coworkers or their boss will think. They're prepared for this conflict though, because they want to fight for this connection and this love they have for you. They feel that you are the right choice, perfectly captured by the Lovers and the Chariot. They see you as the best possible decision for their mental health and for their overall well-being. This clearly shows you being the divine feminine because you are the one they really want to give their energy to. They're asking themselves, where do I invest my energy? Where do I put my time? And you're the person they want to give it to. You're the person they want to love, to spoil, and to just give all their affection to. With the Six of Pentacles and the High Priestess, they know how special and unique you are and that there is absolutely no one else for them but you in their life today. They simply don't feel drawn to give to anyone else because they see you as their one true divine feminine. Your person is maturing, and I feel like this deep maturity is helping them make this choice from a much more enlightened perspective. We see these beautiful deep feelings of love showing up with the King of Cups and the masculine twin energy of the King of Wands. This is definitely showing movement and action, proving that they want to move towards you because you're their divine counterpart. There isn't anyone else that they want to be with, so I do feel that this person is absolutely choosing you. This decision might be a process where they have to reconcile with some people or open up about the consequences of leaving behind situations, but they're totally prepared to deal with the messiness because they know it will lead to the ultimate happiness of the Sun. You feel like a good omen to them, and perhaps they've been receiving a lot of positive signs about returning to you. It's mostly about that movement and that choice to come towards you, combined with a lot of intense physical desire. The energy is very beautiful, luscious, and hopeful, showing that this person really wants to heal and has hope for this connection. They want to deliver a message or some communication for a new start in the physical world with the Star and the Page of Wands. I'm definitely seeing this temptation and desire because of how incredibly beautiful you are to them. I think this person really likes the form of your body, whether you're female with nice curves or male. They just really like your body. They think it's very sensual, and they're oftentimes caught up in fantasies about this, feeling a lot of love, passion, and heat. It's completely unavoidable at this point because there's just this incredible magnetic attraction between the two of you right now. It definitely looks like your person wants to communicate more with you today, especially if you're already in communication. There is a real new beginning happening in the physical world, bringing in a message like a text, a call, or an email. This represents a little bit of the fallout or the messiness that's currently going on in your person's life. They are just wanting to relieve all this heavy burden all at once to be reunited with you and the Ace of Pentacles. They are purifying themselves, walking away from habits, substances, or whatever held them back on a deep soul level. They know that you're the one, which is the main reason they're walking away from everything else that no longer serves them. You enlighten them with your divine essence, opening them up to new realities, new ideas, and making them want to ascend. Just being in your energy is like a soul bath that cleanses them of their toxicity with the Eight of Cups. They feel like you blossom in each other's arms and that you find each other in absolutely every single lifetime. It's a sign that you guys have spent past lives together working on these soul lessons in every lifetime you share. They're saying, we'll be together soon, and I want to make you feel like the happiest person alive. Because you make them feel like the happiest person, they want to be better for you and become the divine version of themselves. You've literally affected them and ascended them, putting pure electricity right into their veins. There's a lot of heat and kundalini energy between the two of you, making you feel like a completely live wire to them. Even just touching you is really intense for them because of all the powerful energy you guys constantly share. They don't want anyone else because you are their true counterpart, and they just want to lay their head on your chest. They want to be as close as it gets to your heart, just holding you, cuddling you, and listening to your heartbeat. Sometimes that can be a very comforting thing, maybe going back to when we're in the womb and hear our mother's heartbeat. People's heartbeats actually sync up when they're together, and they've had secret feelings for you for a very long time. You always get their blood pumping, awakening them, and integrating their sensitive side while getting in touch with their emotions. They're letting themselves feel, and when they go into that heart space, they feel this beautiful, rich, fertile love for you. They want to express their truth to you, coming back and showing up as their absolute best self today. That's why they needed this time to heal, because they know that you exist within each other's hearts, and they want to make every day a honeymoon. They love the way your bodies fit together so perfectly, like two flawless puzzle pieces matching up. You triggered painful wounds in them that caused them to run and hide from you in the past. It might be a bit scary sometimes because you can make them feel pain from their past that resurfaces and really hurts. But every time you touch, they feel the powerful love energy between you, like an electrical current that is so incredibly powerful. They worship your light and your inner beauty, making a plan to return to you, their eternal lover. The connection you have to the divine is so incredible to them, and it inspires so much hope within their heart. You live a very blessed existence, and they definitely notice that and want to enjoy the blessings of the fifth dimension with you. They send you telepathic messages of love, so if you hear their voice in your head, that's your person communicating with you. You have no idea the effect you have on them, making them act a bit funny around you sometimes because of all this electricity. They ran because they convinced themselves you would never love them the way they loved you. They were scared of unrequited love or feared they weren't lovable, so they put space between you to protect their heart. But separation is preparing you for union, especially if you've been seeing 1111 a lot as a profound sign of union to come. This running phase was a dark night of the soul where you both purified and worked on yourselves to bring your souls back together. They've realized that hurting you only ends up hurting them too, so they don't want to let their ego run the show anymore. It's like cutting off the nose to spite the face, and they want to come back but just don't know exactly how. They're scared that if they approach you, you might reject them, and they feel like they couldn't handle that pain right now. They need to feel more rooted in their confidence before they ask to kiss and make up, knowing you set their body alight. They don't want to leave because their heart is so full of love for you and they're just burning for you today. You are heavenly and beautiful, and they're feeling this passion that might even scare them because they've never felt this way before. They're cutting things out of their life that no longer serve them, seeking clarity and truth with the energy of the scythe. You are unlocking the rose inside their heart, allowing them to show their vulnerability because you hold the absolute key to it. They are in the middle of composing a text or an email to tell you how they really feel, bringing communication in the future. It's about letting you into their heart and showing you the truth of their feelings through the energy of the letter. Your person is working on self-love, which is going to allow them to come towards you feeling confident and lovable. They are becoming a new person and returning to your life because you are their ultimate soulmate and their true love. If you're feeling heightened anxiety, you could be picking up on their anxiety from all the drama going on in their life. The inner divine is the witness of all remaining still and quiet, even during the intense turbulence we see today. Take a deep breath and retreat to your inner divine to manifest true peace, asking the universe to let its peaceful calm take over. If you feel anxious about your connection, just say, "Quiet my mind, let your peaceful calm take over." You can release any blockages that are holding you back from your twin flame or soulmate union for the highest good. We really need this high-level love on the planet to manifest the golden age, raising the frequency of the entire earth. When you truly bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. Bless your isolation, because that's when you come into oneness with yourself, paving the way for healthy relationships in the future. They've been dreaming of you, connecting with you in the dream space, and admitting that they're acting out for attention. Sometimes if a person didn't have the healthiest upbringing, they learn to get negative attention just to feel seen by others. They're full of regret and pain, really missing you and stressing about us because they consider you to be their soul family. Not having you in their life is making them truly value you, so when you come back together, they'll be in a heightened state of gratitude. They are defending and protecting your connection, fighting for this love, because they know you're their ultimate divine counterpart. They want to heal things with you and have patience, as your energies are currently being seamlessly merged and synced together. They simply don't want to exist without you in their life, taking action with the Six of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and Temperance. They're fighting for you, healing their inner child, and doing the necessary work to bring this beautiful connection back into perfect balance. Your person is perhaps having an ego death, but this is a very powerful card of transformation, like a phoenix rising from the ashes for a new beginning with death and the Four of Swords. This person is going to be very, very different from how you remember them. Especially if you haven't heard from them or seen them in a while, they are going through a really, really powerful change today. They're going to be a different person at the end of this transformation, a newer, better, and more improved version of themselves. I'm hearing the metaphor of life being kind of like this onion, where we peel back the layers. It seems like right now, your person is currently peeling off a very bitter, dense layer of themselves. You know, This takes some time and takes some healing, but I feel like you have also been a factor in creating this change in your person. I think your presence in their life has resulted in an ego death, in a way, because they've had to really look at themselves. They have had to heavily reflect on themselves because we do see you as the divine feminine indicated by the high priestess. I feel like the divine feminine can activate the masculine in their ascension, but it can be painful for the masculine at first because they have to match the feminine. They have to lose a lot of layers of negativity and toxicity in order to come into union. Your person is healing, and I see you, your person, and spirit co-creating to build a future union together with the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Wands. I'm seeing that your person wants to work on your partnership in the future, and they are definitely seeing a future for this. They are actively preparing for union and preparing to come back towards you today. But for now, there might be a bit of an action from your person, which is shown by the Four of Cups and the Two of Swords. I think it is because of this profound healing that's taking place, with your person taking time to meditate, contemplate, and become enlightened. They are opening their mind, opening their awareness, and actively healing from their deep-seated issues. It might result in them being inactive or not making direct choices right now because they are so focused on going through a spiritual awakening. They are not focused on communication as much because they are gaining some serious enlightenment here. This shows incredible awareness, insight, and clarity coming through clearly with the Hanged Man and the Ace of Swords. You can literally see a new perspective gaining enlightenment here with their crown chakra being entirely lit up. Your person might be having major crown chakra activations, so what I'm definitely hearing from Spirit is that if your person has been a little quiet or distant lately, this is not about you. It is not about their attraction to you or their passion for you at all. It's really because this person is going through a really powerful transformation and spiritual awakening. It's hard for them to completely focus on other things because they are having to go within so much to receive these light codes and downloads. They're needing to spend a lot of time alone, but there is still a desire to reach out, flirt, and talk to you with the Page of Cups. There is a little bit of shyness, so they might see you as this holy being and feel like they need to level up in order to be worthy of you. Your person feels like they have the weight of the world on their shoulders right now. I feel like as they ascend and enlighten, it's about them letting go of these worldly attachments and fears that hold them back with the world in the Ten of Wands. Once your person lets go of these burdens, they will be allowed to float and ascend to higher dimensions. They have to let go of these worldly burdens in order to ascend to the higher frequencies of the fifth dimension and fully connect with you. We also see a lot of passion and traction, and you are still the absolute center of their entire universe. There is definitely repression in terms of wanting to be physical with you and maybe not being able to for whatever reason. This person is definitely planning on returning to you in the future because they have a deep, deep love for you. They really care about you, they really love you, and they want to give you this love in the future with the King of Cups and the Two of Wands. Your person still wants to reach out to you, but I think they're stuck because of a fear of rejection. With the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Ten of Swords, they're scared that if they do come towards you, it will lead to the ending of the connection, or you will tell them you are no longer interested. There is a fear of some sort of conflict, and this person really feels like they couldn't handle rejection from you. They see you in such a high regard as this divine feminine that a rejection from you would be almost so painful that they keep themselves stuck. They are trying to avoid you breaking their heart, which would really destroy them inside completely. This is definitely showing that fear of rejection, perhaps fearing you will be cold or cut them out with the Queen of Swords. Not to say that you are cold, I think it's more of a fear in their head that you will reject them because they see you as very attractive, magnetic, and charismatic, with the Queen of Wands. It's almost like a rejection from you would be soul-crushing, so they almost feel like it is safe for them to hold back out of fear. But as they release these burdens and fears, they will be able to come towards you better. I'm definitely getting an ego death and dark night of the soul vibe from your person, which is helping them to ascend with the Tower. Usually, as we dive into the darkness and the depths, we return with much more clarity, maturity, and wisdom. I feel like that's definitely what's going on with your person right now, and I feel like it's very wrapped up with you. You probably activated a lot of chakras and a lot of wounding within them, but this is all part of the divine plan for your person to ascend. I feel like you've also ascended as a result of this person being in your life, so this is definitely a mutually enlightening experience for both of you. Despite any pain or conflict, you are both using your triggers as fuel for your spiritual ascension. Using those triggers and wounds as a way to heal makes you extremely powerful, which is kind of like twin flame or soul alchemy. There are really powerful major shifts and transformations going on for your person, and I wouldn't be surprised if you're going through a lot too. Be gentle with yourself because it seems like there is a lot going on with your person today. If this resonates with karmic endings, I'm definitely picking that up as well, but I feel like that's all tied in with this ego death. They want to tell you that you have an unbreakable bond and no one can come between the two of you. They are realizing they want real love no matter what it takes, perhaps even deciding to leave a karmic situation. They fell in love the first time they saw you, and their mind always wanders back to you because they are always thinking about you. They are keeping a close eye on you, keeping tabs on you, and seeing what you're up to. They feel protective of you and your divine love, and they truly want to protect this sacred connection today. They see the divinity in your eyes and recognize your holiness, fully realizing that destiny brought the two of you together. I feel like this person is waking up to that completion and that sense of finding the person that is their perfect match. They are asking for forgiveness, saying, "I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you." And if there has been conflict, doing forgiveness work or meditations to forgive your person will help free them from this pain and stuckness. They say you're the only person they are attracted to anymore, and they feel magnetically pulled to you because you're irresistible. They can feel the passion and rising energy between the two of you building, ready to finally unite. They know it will never last with anyone but you, which is a sign of karmic endings because you're the only person they want to be with. They have been having major realizations about your connection, getting hit with downloads and messages from the divine. They are connecting the dots, perhaps looking into soulmates and twin flames to make sense of things between you. They want to tell you that you are precious to them and that you completely set their soul alight. Sometimes when they think about you, their heart starts to ache and their eyes well up with tears because they miss you so much with the Three of Swords. They might cry a lot, getting in touch with their emotional side and crying about the connection you share. They are grateful for all the moments you have shared, and they are excited to do your shared mission together. They want to come into union and work on whatever your two souls decided pre-incarnation to do together on this planet. They want to breathe you in, lose themselves in you, forget about the world, and just enjoy the passion. They are making a plan to return to you, their eternal lover, because they think you are so beautiful. They love your face and body, and they think you are the most gorgeous being they have ever seen in the entire universe. They say, "I need time to think and be alone, so I can connect to Source and awaken to my inner truth." If there is a separation, it's because your person is needing to be quiet and connect to Source. It's more because Source is calling them to, kind of like how monks will take a vow of silence for a period of time to really awaken. They are saying, "Please don't doubt my love for you. It is the greatest truth of my heart." So if your person is quiet, it's not for lack of love for you. It's because they need to go within and deeply process their feelings. They wish to spend eternity in your loving arms, and they say you activate Kundalini energy within them, setting their soul alight with passion. Even just thinking about you activates them in a really intense way, bringing up a lot of sacral chakra energy. Their soul is telling them that they need to return to you, and they want to reassure you that you are safe in their arms. They want to protect you from any storm, making you feel safe and proving that you can entirely trust them. There is a lot of energy about wanting to hold you close, keep you safe, and just hug you tightly. They love your personality and the things that you talk about, really enjoying your beautiful and dynamic energy. They want to tell you that their heart is yours to keep, that they are eternally yours, and that the two of you are one. You make the ice around their heart completely melt away with your profoundly beautiful and loving energy. You make this person heavily melt into you, and they want to physically become one with you. They are keeping a close eye on your social media, trying to figure you out and trying to find the best time to come forward with this love. They desire to romance you, make you feel special, and bring you flowers because you make them feel really lucky. You are like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for this person, and they do want to come forward and heal their inner child with you. They want to bring back that youthful happiness and joy and really romance you, perhaps whisking you away for blissful experiences in another place. They want to spend a lot of time alone together, enjoying the pleasures of simply being with one another. Striving and pushing makes life into endless hard work, but the more you invite love to take over, the more enjoyment naturally comes. A beautiful prayer for you would be, allow me to enjoy this life, not pushing yourself too hard and just allowing yourself to go with the flow. Really enjoy the experience and the journey of life by learning to nurture your own inner child. Divine confidence is completely different from the bravado of the ego, and it makes space for something larger to naturally take hold. You can ask the divine to fill you with confidence and grant you courage you never knew you had. They might even be a bit confused about the connection, wondering, what are we? Because you have so much powerful influence over them. You are an absolute powerhouse, and they can't manipulate or control you in the way they maybe have with past partners. They are feeling lonely and perhaps reflecting on conflicts in the past that just left them feeling very empty, cold, and sad. They want to make better decisions in the future and stop self-sabotaging, escaping the sense of emotional poverty without you in their life with the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Five of Swords. All right, I will end the reading here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next reading. Bye!